Good afternoon. It is my lunch break again, and so I'm going to do makeup again. I just want to, this is Mentally Unstable Makeup. I'm your host, Unstable Toni. As you notice, the crown is back. My video yesterday actually helped me quite a bit. I feel better today. I don't feel as anxious, and y'all's saying again, y'all's sweet, super sweet comments helped me kind of push through. So thank you. Appreciate that. I'm saying it again. I'm gonna try really hard not to say through this video. Because I mean it annoyed me watching that video back. Okay, so I'm gonna do the cherry balm again by Juno & Co. And guys, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving this. It's so hard to not say So even though this brown like contour shade is super dusty and powdery, I still really enjoy it. It's still a really great color for me. It goes on great. It blends in great. I don't know. I'm really enjoying this palette. I got this off of Beautylish when they were doing their, if you bought $100 worth of stuff, they gave you a $20 like store credit gift card thing, and I did get my credit, but I'm kind of holding on to it until until I see something I really want to wait and get. They sell a lot of Jeffree Star stuff, so I will probably wait and use that if he launches something else. But I have been adoring this palette. It's just so good. Now the blush is super pigmented, so dab, 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 and then I've been kind of doing it on the back of my hand a little bit, just to get some of the pigment off, just so that it's not so pigmented, because she pigmented. But I love it. I'm super happy with this purchase, and I just got it on a whim because I was already on the area for Juno & Co. because I was buying their sponges. I love their sponges, the cloud sponges. The microfiber's okay, but I prefer the cloud sponges. This highlight right here is so pretty, and it's like a wet highlight. And then the other one is more of like a glittery. And I'm actually going to put both on just to show you, because I like a good highlight. And if you saw my video with the Give Me Glow, that white noise highlight is probably getting ready to be my new favorite. It is just blinding, and I mean, shows up super good, but it's still like wet, natural looking. I mean, I will definitely be probably trying some more of their, I said it again, more of their highlights. Now, see, that's more of like a, can you sure? It's more of like a champagne-y, and then I'm going to dab into the more glittery, just to show you kind of how it pops. It's not as blinding as the Give Me Glow, but it's still really, really, really good. So if you haven't picked this up, you should try this. This has been really, really, really good. Okay, so I'm super fragilistic, excited. I'm going to try a technique that I saw Beautbean do. She did it's kind of like a graphic black. I'm cleaning up my mess here. It's a graphic liner in black that goes like this into a wing, and then she went over it with the duochrome. I think she used Kaleidos, or not Kaleidos, I don't know. These are Devinah's. So I want to try to do that. I don't know why I want to try to do that, because I can't do a regular wing to save my life. But yet, I want to try this. I also am going to try to do a reverse ombre lip. It's kind of like a Japanese trend where it's dark in the center and then fades out. I saw this on Instagram with hot ombre, and so I'm going to try it. Well, why not, right? I've got my eye shield, and just like I've said before, I cut mine in half. I'm trying really hard not to say, oh, it's so hard. So this is too big for my eyeball. So I cut it in half. And it's got the little adhesive. It's got two sections, the top section and then the bottom section. I leave the bottom section on, and I just use the top section. I kind of stick it to my hand a little bit just so that it's not so sticky and doesn't feel like it's like gonna rip my eyeball off when I go to take it off. And I'm doing this to help me create that wing shape. I said it again. We should create like a drinking game or something where every time I say you take a shot, except for you would be plastered by the end of this video. So I don't recommend that. Okay. So I have those on. I'm trying to get them as even as I can. It won't be exact, just for the simple fact of your eyeballs aren't exact. They're not symmetrical. So I just try to get them as close as I can. Oh, I'm so nervous. So in one of my mystery boxes, I got the Sueva black eyeliner, and I tried to do a wing with it, and it was a really bad epic fail. Your girl can't do a wing to save her life. But I want to try to see if I can do this like graphic eyeliner thing. Anyways. So I'm going to use this really stiff angled brush. I'm saying them again. It's by Doe Color. Which, by the way, I love Doe Color sets. They're cheap and they take forever to ship. I'm pretty sure they come from China or Japan or somewhere, but they take forever to ship. But once they do get here, they're really great. They're great brushes. So I'm just trying to coat, like, I don't know. I've seen people where you're supposed to get this wet. We're going to find out together. But I'm just dipping in there and really coating that brush. So what she did, I think, from memory, she started here and just drew a little bit above her crease, but along that crease line to create that full lid. Oh, one moment. Sorry, I got a phone call. I had to answer it. My bad. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is use this brush and this black to just draw the line, because that's what she did. And this is not, I'm gonna spray my brush with setting spray just to wet it, because this is not as said them again. This is not as coated on my brush as it was the first time I used it, and I think by wetting it, it's going to be better. So I just sprayed my brush, and then it's kind of wet now. Fingers crossed. I don't know why I felt like I could do this. I can't even do a wing. Okay, so she just drew it like that. And then we're just going to come out and pull down. Like where my wing would have been. This might be an epic fail. Okay. 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 Now let's do the other side. And this side's going to bother me really bad because it's a completely different shape right here. Oh. Oh. I can't talk into this at the same time. And this is where my OCD is going to mess with me hard because I know that this side and this side is not going to be the same. And it's going to bother the Jesus out of me because I have OCD and I want it to be the same. Oh, I just messed it up. It's okay. We're just gonna cover it up. We're just gonna cover it up. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a like firmer, small brush. Do I want round or flat? We're gonna do flat. I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics. It's flat, but it's rounded. I am gonna wet it because that seemed to help a lot with my Morphe setting spray. And I'm just gonna dip into it and really coat that brush because I'm basically gonna color in my eyeball now. I'm so scared. Okay. Okay. This stuff is like sticky. Oh, there we go. So what I did was I sprayed the setting spray in the lid and then dipped my brush in it and then dipped into the liner. Except for now it's super wet and kind of runny. So don't wet it that much. I don't know why I'm explaining this like I know what I'm doing. Like I'm trying to teach you when I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so now my eyeball is really wet. I don't like that. So I'm trying to fan it to dry it. Because I know that if I open my eyeball, it's gonna crease. Okay. I don't know about this. If I end up in one of those makeup... Oh, it transferred down. It's okay, I'll wipe it off. If I end up in one of those makeup fail videos, y'all don't laugh. I will say for what I'm trying to do, this Sueva stuff's pretty awesome. I'm trying to tilt my head back because this one creases worse than the other one. So I'm trying to make sure I'm really in that crease. And if you notice, when I drew my line, I went a little bit above my crease just because I knew with my hooded eyes it was going to transfer up there anyways. Well, even if this doesn't work, they're black. Okay. So I'm just going to take a Q-tip and I'm going to try to clean this up because it transferred and it shouldn't have. But that happens on my eyeballs all the time. And yes, I just licked it. We're not going to judge. Okay. All right. All right. So now I'm just going to try to smooth where it's so bumpy. I don't know how them girls on Instagram get such a crisp dang line. Like, I don't know. I can't do it. I think because my lid is so wrinkledy. It's just wrinkledy. But do you see how this wing is? And you see how fat this wing is? Okay. We're just going to go right in. So this stuff too, the other reason that I chose this one, this liner, is because this is still kind of tacky, sticky. God, I said again. So I'm hoping, because it is tacky, that it's going to hold this shimmer really good. So now I'm just going to use, I'm going to pick a, it's going to be fluffy, but it's still going to be like circular. So it's still kind of fluffy and flat, but it's soft and circular. And I am going to go into, I don't know what color. I think because of my hoodie, I think I'm going to go into this one. Especially because it's super bright. Fingers crossed. Okay. And those are by Devinah Cosmetics, if you are interested or want one. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you, Beautbean, because this is awesome. I love her, by the way. If you have not subscribed to her, you should. She's awesome. And she's just real, and she just enjoys makeup. Okay, so I'm just going to use that same brush, but I'm going to wipe off that green. And I'm going to go into this one, which it looks teal on there, but it's like a teal, blue, purple shift in person. And I'm just going to do that in the center. Ooh. I didn't spray my brush because I was thinking that the tackiness of this eyeliner was going to be enough, and I think I was correct because it's picking up perfect on my brush and it's applying perfectly. Well, I don't know about perfectly, but it's applying beautifully. So I overlapped that green just a little bit. And then just went over a little bit leaving that outward fake wing thing I got going on right there. Oh, I said it again, for the third color. So again, I'm going to wipe off that same brush, and I'm going to use it. I'm sorry. I'm going to go into this purple shift. This is like purple, but it's got like a pink shift to it. And I'm going to use it. Guys, these are so freaking pretty. I can't even begin to. And the way that these translate in person is even tenfold better than what you're seeing on camera. I wish my fake wing was even, but it's not, and that's gonna drive me insane. All right. I mean, it kind of worked. I'm just kind of blending into that middle shade a little bit. Trying not to get it to take over. All right. So I do have a little bit of fallout on my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I'm going to take just a super fluffy brush and I'm just going to gently dust off. And it comes right off. Okay. I do need to put something on my lower lash line. So I'm going to do purple. So hang on. I'm going to go into my Lilac You a Lot, I think. Except for I think that's going to be too light. Because I need kind of a dark purple. Hang on. I'm going to do this. This is the Her Mannerisms Lucid Dreams Palette 2. If you don't own this palette, you should pick it up because it is phenomenal. Actually, I don't even know if that's still available. I'm going to take another small, rounded, fluffy. I'm going to go into this shimmery purple right here. This is a dark shimmery purple. And I'm going to keep this tight, tight, tight up against my waterline and hope that it doesn't go into my eye too bad and make my eyeball water. But it probably will. And that's just to kind of tie in the purple duochrome, like wing, faux wing, fwing, faux wing, fwing, my fwing. It's in my eye. It's in my eye. Please don't water. Please don't water and ruin my fwing. So I'm just trying to keep this tight up against my waterline. Okay, so I'm going to take a fluffy, like, blending brush, and I'm going to go into this, like, matte green. It's called Insomnia. These shadows are super pigmented, so be careful. And I'm just tightly using that to just smoke out that bottom lash line. You're not going to see a whole lot of that color. You'll see just a hint. But I'm just blending. I'm so excited. This actually kind of turned out. I'm a little excited. I really thought this was going to be like an epic fail. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't look like Instagram, okay? But, I mean, not too bad. Not too bad. So, in my waterline, I want to use a super dark color since I have like this thing wingy going on. And I think I'm just going to use, I said again. I'm just going to use, ooh, do I want to do a dark metallic-y purple? I'm just going to do black. I'm just going to do black. Just because we already got black going on. I think it'll make my eyeballs pop. It's going to look kind of purpley anyways because of the, purple shimmer that I stuck so close to my waterline. And my eyes are watering. Please don't ruin my makeup. Please don't ruin my makeup. Please don't ruin my makeup. It's watering so bad. Okay. Stupid allergies. I do need to pop on a little bit of highlight. I just feel like there needs to be something right there. I'm going to use the Give Me Glow White Noise just because I love it. I said again. I'm just going to use a small fluffy. And I'm just kind of circling, dusting it off. I'm just going to pop a little bit in the corner. Boop. Boop. Just because I don't want to take away from my foing. Stamped it. That's my term. Nobody else can use it. I got an eye booger on it. Eye booger. God, that highlight is so pretty. I love it. Okay. I'm also going to take that same, and I'm just going to use a flatter, fluffier brush. And this is that goat hair Sonia G. I got it in a mystery box. I would never pay the amount of money that it is because it's just a brush. But I just figured I'd tell you what the brush is. And I'm putting in my highlight on my brow bone, but I'm trying to really blend it out and down. Probably down a little further than I normally do. And that's just because I don't have like a transition shade or anything. Okay. So now we're going to try this lip thing. I'm going to use my Hot Ombre, which y'all know I love these. This one is in Scorched Candy. So I'm going to do... And I'm not going to line my lips because you're supposed to do the light shade here and kind of like feather it out and then do the dark in the center. So that's Candy. And then they said to take a brush, like a fluffy brush, and just feather out the edge. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. All right, hang on. Scorched. It's the dark color, and they just dabbed it in the center. And then took their finger and really blew it out. I don't like that trend. I don't think I did that right. I don't like that. We can wipe it off. I'm gonna work on that. Cause that, no. No. I don't like that. Okay. Sorry, those hot ombre are really hard to get off. But that's good, because that means they stay. Okay, we're going to try this again. Okay. So I'm going to line my lips. And today I'm using the Wet n Wild. It is the gel lip liner in Perfect Pout. It's called Lay Down the Mauves. You notice I lined just above, right on that line. Okay. Let's try this again. So, one of my subscribers, Mandy Gray, thank you, gave me this NARS Power Matte lip pigment in this like super dark purple. She said it was really good. I'm gonna try that. She said these last really long time. They don't transfer. I've never. It's called Wild Night. Is the shade? I've never tried it. Okay, the liquid consistency of it reminds me of Melt. It's like watery. I can't talk and do this at the same time. So this color is gorgeous. It reminds me of the purple Fenty. We're going to let it dry down. Hang on. Even though it's watery, it kind of bled a little bit in the corner right here. This side didn't, this side did. I may have put too much on there. So Wild Night in NARS. It's a beautiful color. Ooh. Do you see where it got kind of patchy when I press my lips together? We'll see. Let me let that dry. I'll let you know what I think after I wear it a couple times and see if it transfers or whatever. But okay, so the reverse ombre thing is not for me. This thing kind of turned out kind of cool. I kind of look where my eyes watering. Please don't do it, Demi. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna try to fix that. But anyways, all in all though, not too shabby. Okay, so here it is. In person, the duochrome is super, super cool. It's so much better than what you guys are seeing right here. Oh, I said again. God dang it. But all in all, I'm proud of myself because I can't do a wing to save my life. This turned out pretty cool. I don't know that I would do it all the time, but it turned out pretty cool. So anyways, love yourselves, love each other, and thank you for joining me at lunchtime. Go back to work. Bye.